Good Thursday, everyone. I missed you all yesterday. I had to get up super early and get to Knoxville for a nonprofit storytelling conference where we're learning to tell not only our nonprofit story, but also the stories of those we help. And so Creative Compassion sent me to that, and it was the best conference I've ever been to. It was very, very, very beneficial. Some conferences are hit and miss, but this one was definitely a hit. I really, really enjoyed it. Looking at today's allergy forecast and the next 5 days. So, good news. Today, tomorrow, pollen count's really low. That is great. That's because of the increased rain chances, keeping that pollen washed out of the air. Starts ticking back up on Saturday, but still not too bad. Sunday and Monday, we start getting back up into some elevated levels. Remember, this goes from 0 to 12. So, when you start getting up to 8.6 on Monday, that's going to be the sneezies, the coughs, the runny eyes. Yeah, starts coming back again. So, but let's enjoy this Thursday and Friday really low pollen count levels as this rain washes that out of the air. Looking at our USA Mortgage level of concern, level 1, generally non-severe thunderstorms. Can't rule out an isolated strong or severe storm, but for the most part, storms should behave themselves. And that's what our Premier Generators threat graphic shows. Widespread severe weather not expected. A brief, isolated, strong, severe storm cannot be completely ruled out. Through Saturday morning, you can always have those pulse up chances for a stronger or severe storm. But again, widespread severe weather is not expected, and we can be very thankful for that because it is very warm and humid. But the better dynamics for severe weather remain well to our west and north. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast. 90% chances for rain today and tomorrow. So, but again, that's keeping the pollen washed out of the air. So you got to look at the right side. Plus, we needed the rain for all this budding vegetation. It drinks a lot of water. It also keeps temperatures in the low 70s, so we stay a little bit cooler, although it's still pretty mild, and then overnight lows in the upper 50s. By Saturday, we see mainly morning rain showers and thunderstorms. It's looking like the bulk of the weekend may be okay. So get that rain and storm activity out of here Saturday morning. The rest of the day looks pretty good, and then Sunday looks great. So highs in the low 70s, overnight lows. Look at that overnight low for Saturday night in the mid to upper 40s. That's going to feel pretty nice. And then we warm back up a little bit by Sunday and Monday under sunnier skies. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union bringing us our precipitation estimation. Remember, this is an estimated rainfall total. Those of you who get storms, could get higher rainfall totals than this. About 1/4 of an inch today, 1/2 inch Friday, and then back down to 1/4 inch on Saturday. And again, that's in the early morning hours of Saturday. And that might be overdoing it a bit on Saturday, but you get the point there. The wetter days should be today and tomorrow, and then dropping off to no rainfall, it looks like right now for Sunday and Monday. And even looking at the extended outlook, we're still watching the middle to end of next week for some heavier rainfall potential. That's not certain yet, but certainly some potential there. It's going to be a very active severe weather week for the Midwest and Plains, and so folks well to our west, and then we get the leftovers of that, and I think that could spell some heavier downpours for us. I'll keep an eye on that. On this day in weather history, brought to us by Bramble Travel. Listen, 1975, one person lost their life and 4 others were injured in an F2 tornado in Mayland here in Cumberland County. That tornado was almost rated an F3 because of the destruction to one brick home. So interesting situation. Tornado touched down twice, 2 mobile homes destroyed. Other homes and businesses were also damaged. And of course, those fatalities occurring in the mobile homes. Numerous trees twisted and broken. So, my goodness, an active weather day on this day in 1975 for sure. You folks, I'm still choking on pollen, I think. You folks have a wonderful Thursday. Keep looking up for more weather information. Meteorologistmark.com.